Hello everybody, it's me, Ember, and today I'm going to talk about a few things regarding my community, our community here on YouTube and on Twitch, but mostly on YouTube, and some things that I kind of want to see in it and don't want to see in it, and things that I feel like are important for me to bring up sooner rather than later because the community is getting bigger. We just recently passed 3,500 subs, so it's getting bigger. The community, it exists. It's a community. A very small one, granted. I'm not a big YouTuber with like millions of subscribers, and I probably never will be, and I don't expect to be. But I'm, I'm big enough to actually have a group of people who, are subscribed. They're always there. There's a community. There's people who talk on Discord. There's people have made friends through the channel, which is absolutely incredible. And because of that, and because I know that I can stream. I could just randomly stream any day after not streaming for like weeks. And I'm big enough that like the channel is big enough to where there are people there, and that's incredible. And you guys are all incredible people, and I'm always glad to see you there. It makes me happy, it really does. But it's getting big enough to where there are things that I should talk about, to kind of, you know, establish that hey, you shouldn't do this while we're still small, and are things that I should express outright that I don't want before it ever becomes a problem in the first place. And this is the kind of video that I've been wanting to make for a while, but now I've kind of um, found the motivation to make something like it. I found, you know, a reason really to do something like it. And basically, one thing I want to talk about is first off, establish that I am a YouTuber, which you know. I'm a YouTuber, I'm a Twitch streamer, I uh I make art on DeviantArt, so I'm a deviant, I guess. I'm a person that exists on social media. I'm a person that exists on the internet. And you, as a viewer, you're also a person who exists on the internet. You may have a YouTube channel of your own. You're a person of your own. But the relationship, most likely, unless I know you in real life or we have actually developed a friendship outside of just stream chat and you're a YouTuber, unless that's the case, in our relationship, I'm a YouTuber, you're a viewer, and it's not going to get past that. I'm I can't be your friend. I can't be anything more than just this person on the other side of the screen. And even with people who I have become friends with through YouTube, people who, are now my moderators, like Vintaler, like Misha, I still can't really exist much further than I'm a YouTuber because they have met me as a YouTuber. Like, I don't, talk about anything that really happens outside of YouTube. I don't, really share my life beyond this because there is no need to. That would not be entirely an appropriate thing to do because that is not the relation that we have. My YouTube personality and my real life personality are pretty much the same. I am the same person, but that does not. We're the same person, of course, because I am Ember and the way I react to things is genuine. But also, when you're on the internet, you have a kind of. It's your internet personality. And the person that you are outside the internet is a different person. Because I exist in the world also. But to you, I am a person that exists on the internet. So what I'm saying is, you don't know me, and I don't know you. And chances are, you will never know me, and I will never know you. Which also means that, um, basically, you can talk to me. You can. You can DM me. My DMs are open. And they probably will be unless there becomes a big problem with them. And, or like, they're just too many for me to handle personally because I'm a very introverted, not very social person in general. It may seem like I am on YouTube, but I'm not. I've said many times in streams that whenever I stream, whenever I do YouTube, that's usually the most social I am. Outside of that, I'm pretty much quiet like all day. I kind of stick to this room, don't really go anywhere, don't really talk to people. It's just how I am. I'm not social, I'm very introverted. So you can DM me on like Discord or Twitter because they're open and because I do like talking to you guys. But know that, and also in stream chat, you can talk to me in stream chat, of course. But know that even though you can talk to me, even though you can say whatever you need to say, and chances are I will respond, I will listen, I will read. I won't ignore you. But know that you can't really, I can't be your friend. It just can't work like that. And I can't be your therapist because that's not what I'm here for. I am an 18-year-old girl on YouTube and Twitch playing video games. I'm not a therapist. I can't be. It's not my job. It's not what I'm here for. If you need someone to talk to, then please reach out to someone you know in real life and or find a therapist, or if you are a minor, talk to your parents about potentially finding a therapist because I cannot help you. That is not what I'm here for. I would like to, and I sympathize with you. I understand you, and you are a fantastic human being, worthy of love, worthy of being alive, worthy of being here. And, you deserve peace, you deserve to be here. But I cannot help you with that. I cannot help you with anything you are facing. And it's not really, in the end, it's not really good for either party involved. And because you need to find someone who can actually help you, and I should not be forced into the position where I am a therapist because I am not one. As much as, again, I would love to help you. With that said, there's also other things unrelated to that I do want to mention, and that's that I also don't want to see this community be negative to each other in any way. It's kind of an impossible thing to ask because people are like that, especially on the internet, because on the internet, unless you know, are like me and you expressly put your face out there on the internet, like I'm doing right now, like you could see my face. It's covering the whole screen, the whole video right now. But unless you put your face out there, you're just a username. And you can hide behind that username. Nobody could see you, nobody knows who you are in real life, nobody could do anything to you in real life. And by real life, I mean the outside world, because internet is also basically real life, because it is still a part of your life and you are still interacting with real people. But because you are hidden behind that username, that profile picture, whatever, I understand how it could be easier to um, be more aggressive, be more mean, be rude, be toxic, just be a jerk, really. And what I want to ask is, please, for this community, do not do that. I just want people here to be a nice, supportive community of nice people. That a nice, supportive community of nice people that support each other. I was, gonna repeat myself again. But I don't want to see people not being included in things. I don't want to see people arguing over stupid things. I don't want anyone, feeling like they aren't welcome there. And I don't want people being, attacked for their opinions or for not liking me, perhaps. Because, like, bigger, really big YouTubers, you could probably think of some, but I'm not going to name any because that is not my place. But really big YouTubers often have really big communities. And because those communities are so big and the YouTubers are so big, they can get so popular that their community will basically do anything for that creator. As if, kind of almost as if there's some sort of like deity. Like, they will, defend that creator like with their life. And if somebody dares has a different opinion or dislike the person that they like, they'll absolutely attack and tear them down. And I do not ever want to see any of that in the community. Obviously, I'm not big enough to have that worry. You guys aren't like that. I have never seen one of you guys attack someone else for my sake. And I'm glad. I want it to stay that way. Do not. People are going to have different opinions than me. People are going to dislike me. There are people already who have disliked me. That's just the world. I don't care. They're allowed. Do not ever attack somebody because they dislike me or have a different opinion than me or because you don't agree with their opinion. Just be mature, reasonable people. Please. You, I mean, I was gonna say you aren't like 5-year-olds. Which, who knows? Maybe some of you are. Maybe you are a 5-year-old watching this. I don't know, honestly. Oh, camera blurred. Thanks, camera. Appreciate you. But, like, just have some decent humanity, decent respect, and, understand that people are human. People have different thoughts. People have different feelings. People come from different places, from different cultures. People have different lives than you. They're not going to agree with you. They're not always going to like you. But just try to understand each other and not fight and not be toxic and just be welcoming. Because, you know, we're all human beings here. And everybody is welcome here. Everybody is supported here. Just as long as, if that person is not hurting you, if they are not hurting anyone else, if they are minding, well, maybe not minding their business, but if what they're doing isn't hurting anyone, then leave them be. They are welcome here. Um, Aside from that, that's pretty much all I have to say expressly about the community. There's one other thing I have in regards to shipping, because that has been brought up a little bit because of Funtime, and because he's just also a bundle of chaos in his own. My thoughts on that is I don't care if I'm shipped if the other person is an adult who is also comfortable with it. If they are not an adult, or they are not comfortable with it, then I do not like or support the ship. If they are an adult, and they are comfortable with it, I don't care. I don't. And same thing goes for any fan art, fan fictions, whatever. I don't care. Do whatever. I'm an adult and I don't care. I mean, I'd always prefer that if you do so, do not include me or the other party as a person. Do it as a character. Because shipping real people should not be supported and normalized because it can make the people uncomfortable, it can ruin friendships, it's just not good all around. Do not ship real people. But if it's my character, you know, uh, purple hair, dragon horns, wings, whatever. If it's me, how I look here, no. That's a no. Because that's me. And that I'm not okay with. Like, if it's, if it's a character, yes. If it's a character I made, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. But aside from that, no. Um, yeah. Other than that, I think that's pretty much, I think that's all I have to say. I just wanted to make this video so that way I could bring it to attention and, you know, voice my opinions on some matters of what I want in the community and what I'm okay and not okay with the community doing. And aside from that, that's all. That's all for this video, so I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!